de Stratus es nuestro aliado principal y por muchos años ya tenemos de relación, casi 25 años de relación con Stratus. Inclusive Stratus en un momento fue propietario de la compañía, después nos dejó migrar otra vez hacia ser una empresa privada y ahora pues se mantiene tantos años de trabajo conjunto, de relación, y Ken pues nos va a platicar de una nueva línea de productos que está anunciando Stratus, que nos va a permitir ubicar alta disponibilidad aún en lugares remotos, en ubicaciones dentro de las fábricas, etc. Voy a switchar al inglés para platicar con Ken. So what's new in this new product from Stratus? And it's kind of a different approach to the availability problem, right?
It is. First, let me to let you know I'm having a little bit of problem with my voice there, so it's cracking up a little bit, so I apologize. But I am very excited to be here and introduce the new Stratus ZTC Edge product, and even with my voice difficulties, I had to be here. So let's look a little bit at what Stratus is doing there. So traditionally, we've played in the data center side of the world, and with our FT switch product, we kind of come into private cloud. With the ZTC Edge, now we all have a solution at the edge of your operations there. Specifically, this product is targeted to retail point of sale and remote branch office, banking branch office solutions there for applications like terminal server and retail point of sale transactional applications. So when we were looking at what the requirements are for the edge and what those customers and those retail and branch offices need, what we heard is they need a solution that works and does not need IT intervention, because your IT staff is not at those branch locations. They're in the data center. And so that's really what we focused on with the ZTC solution, is that ability to deliver a easy to deploy, rugged solution that doesn't need IT intervention. If there is an issue with one of the nodes there, it can be replaced by anyone. There's no commands, there's no logging into it. You simply switch out the unit, it auto resyncs, and everything is back up there. Now, the system, of course, never goes down because it's Stratus, but it's very, very simple, and you don't need IT skills. So a quick look at the unit here. You can see the large heat sink. There are no moving parts. There's no fans. There is nothing mechanical in these devices. You don't actually ever open them up. They're sealed systems that are designed for rugged environments there. If you've ever been to the back of a retail store, you will know that the server that runs the entire operation is a machine under the manager's desk that's been kicked and dented and has a cake on a ton of dust from the fans that are running on it, and it goes down way more frequently than what you want. There, this solves those issues because we don't, it's a ruggedized device. It actually will hang on the wall. We include they're called den rails to hang them on the wall, and they stay out of everybody's way, and you can kick them and nothing's going to happen. They're very rugged devices. So another kind of expanded view of the ZTC solution. There has built-in virtualization, so it's very easy to deploy your business applications at the edge. So the way it basically works is Stratus, we have our virtualization layer, and then your VMs run on top of it. They're very, very easy to manage, very easy to upgrade the system because everything is virtualized. There. Then, because of course it's Stratus, there are two units, and the one price includes both units there, and they are mirrors of each other there. And that's how we provide the high availability on the ZTC Edge. There, it's all automatic, so there's no complicated commands, no IT setup that's necessary. When you load the VMs, it automatically synchronizes and sets it all up for you there. So it's very, very easy to deploy. So here we see an application where you can see the ZTCs actually hanging right here. And you can see where it's back at the electrical panel. So you don't have to take up retail space. They don't have to be visible to the staff for either the bank or the retail store. They're very rugged devices. Stratus, of course, offers many levels of support there, and including our system support and system health, which has additional monitoring capabilities for the ZTC. Depending on what your requirements are, we can very proactively send alerts and give you notices as to what the status, operating status is of the units that you have deployed in the field, which is a great feature. It's basically a managed service capability, and that's an option. So here just is a quick list of the applications, some of the applications you can run on the ZTC. What we see commonly in banks and branch offices are remote desktop type applications where the teller systems, instead of using a traditional PC, you use a thin client. And the thin client it basically has no logic in it. It's just an IP address, and it pulls the session up. The actual application is running on the ZTC, and you can have 5 or 10 of these thin clients running off the ZTC there. And it really makes it a very quick and easy stand-up for this type of application. Retail, POS is another common, even CRM type applications can be leveraged with the Edge product. And in that world, what we do is instead of running the core CRM application on the ZTC, that's up in the cloud, but local copies run on the local device to give you better performance and guard against cloud outages, which are fairly common. So, like I mentioned, the ZTC is designed to be deployed in 30 minutes, and that's a big differentiator from competitive solutions, which take a lot of time, and they take a lot of IT effort to deploy and keep up and running. And what you'll find is with the ZTC, you don't have those issues there. It's really an ideal edge solution. And then here, kind of a larger look at the Stratus view of the world there. We have the Edge systems, then we have either ZTC or our Stratus FT server, depending on the application requirements, running at the Edge. And then here we have our cloud applications, either going to public cloud if they're, say, analytic type applications that are not mission critical, or for mission critical applications such as core banking and switch applications, they would run on our FT Switch product, which I'll be talking about in the next presentation there. But it all is an integrated solution that works together, and you can see where Stratus now has a complete solution from end to end for your business there. So if you have a chance during the break, I actually have a pair of the ZTCs out at the table, so feel free to stop by the table, take a look at them. There's a thin client running, so you can actually see how it operates there. But definitely engage your Moneta account managers if you have questions, and they'll be able to show you. Moneta actually has demo units here in Mexico, so that they can show you the solution and how it works.
So many people ask why Stratus that is more specialized on the centralized operations, why Stratus goes to the edge. So there's supposed to be a reason for that.
Yeah, that's a great question there. And the reason is our customers asked us to. Stratus, for our 38-year history, has been a customer-driven company, and we go where our customers ask us to go. It's what really drove the development of the FT Switch product, and it's what drove our development into the Edge and the ZTC there. So we really do listen to our customers and what you need us to do. That's where we get our best ideas.
Okay.
So, what's the main difference between the FT servers and the Edge ZTC?
A great question there. The couple differences there. The ZTC Edge is meant as a small appliance edge solution. They're very quick to deploy, needs no IT resources to deploy that at the edge. So that's really its focus. It is designed for harsh environments. It doesn't need to run in a rack in a data center or a protected environment than a traditional server would. It is a high availability solution, and of course with Stratus we've done some improvements than what you would see with other high availability products out there, but it is an HA solution there. The FT server is a traditional x86 server. It does need special environmental considerations, but it is a continuous availability platform, so it is fault tolerant, and it also has a larger processing system, so it is designed to support more virtual machines, more applications. Typically what our customers have told us is at the edge, you don't need that kind of power. It's really an overkill solution. Not always, and we do have them deployed at the edge. But what we've really listened to is there was a missing piece, particularly again for point of sale and branch office and industrial applications where the FT server was just too big. And they needed something that was scaled down, and that's where the ZTC Edge really fits.